And for my request, can you do the Tom farewell speech for Toonami?
Oh, I don't know if I have it. I don't have that.
I have an iPhone, I'll look it up.
Yeah? You remember? Well, then you do it. I remember something about beautiful people and...
It's been a long ride.
It's been... All right, feed me one line at a time. Somebody know it?
Oh, I know that line.
Wait,
and bang.
I need you to prompt me. Feed me one line at a time.
Hold on. Go. Go up there. He knows it line by line, so go
right.
Raichu.
Raichu!
Raichu! Camera's ready!
Raichu saves us again.
One reason why I remember it is because I just grew up with it and it was just great. I believe it was like, well, it's been a while, guys. But
Well,
it's time for me to go.
Well, it's been a while, guys, but it's time for me to go. And thank you, beautiful friends. Late. Something like that, right? Yeah. Only Toonami. Only Toonami.
Hi, Megan.
Welcome back. I missed you. But in a guy bro fist.
Just two quick things. I forget, what kind of robots do chicks dig?
Chicks did giant robots! Nice!
And, last thing, can I have a mega five?
A megaphone, sure?
5 high fives in a row.
Sure. Come on, whatever. That's with the hand, right? Just checking.
4, 5.
I'm learning so much here. This will be my next con story. What's up?
Hey. I know you probably hear this all the time, but you are one of my favorite VAs. Cause, I mean, you were one of the first who I could pick out and be like, oh my god, that's Steve. But I have 2 requests, one for me and one for a friend. The first one has to do with Digimon, because I've been a gigantic fan of Digimon for the whole of forever.
Me too. I love Digimon.
Can you do the Takatomon line with Skeetomon, please?
Yeah.
Takatomon, can I have some bread? I'm really, really hungry.
My friend wanted to know if you could do your favorite death cry from anything, just...
You know, my favorite death cries are really when I'm doing video games. I do a ton of video games, and we always get a list after doing 400 lines in the studio. We get a list of different types of deaths. We get like electrocution and stabbing and burning and all these different things. I love getting the knife to the throat with the blood gurgling. That's probably my favorite one, and I'm hired a lot because I can do that. So it hurts, but so it'd be something a little like this. Hey.
I actually have a question. When you're in the booth, have you ever had any times when you messed up? Like, what's the story that you can tell us, like, of the time where you couldn't get a line, or do you have any kind of quips or quirks? So, do you do something when you mess up a line? Do you curse out loud, something like that?
Charlie Adler is the king of cursing. Oh my! Don't bring your children to one of his sessions. I usually don't curse. I screw up a lot, like everybody does. For me, normally what I'll do is I'll actually come up with a different line that's really foul, and especially in anime, and I'll make up a whole storyline, and I'll go for 3-4 cues, and kind of make up some really terrible story, or leave presents for my other fellow actors coming in. I know that they've got a line that's following me, and so I'll leave something for them that's really off-putting. But I think probably the worst thing that ever happened to me in the studio, and it wasn't necessarily that I had messed up the line, but I was auditioning for something on Spider-Man, I think. It was one of the villains, and I was screaming at top volume, and I actually fainted in the studio.
Oh my God.
I was screaming so loud that I cut off my air supply. And what made it really, I mean, that was bad enough, but what made it really bad was that they recorded the whole thing. So you just hear, and that's what you hear, and you hear the mic stand falling over. And then you hear the door rushing, and they're opening the door, and the engineer and the director are coming in to make sure I'm still alive. And then you hear my voice, oh wow, I almost passed out just then. And it gets worse. I was in a studio a month later, different director, different show, all the clients sitting around from Japan on some big video game, some huge project. And they hit the button as soon as I get in the studio, and I just hear, in somebody else's studio, so these guys are passing this thing around. It's terrible. And I made somebody cry, I'm sorry.
Was it something I said? Cameron loves you. Hi!
See, it works. Thanks. Hey.
Steve Blum, honestly, dude, you are like one of the greatest voice actors out there.
Thanks, man.
You know, really, everybody here, you know, has to appreciate everything you've done and all the gigantic amount of animes that this man has been in that has become our favorites. And because, in honor of my friend who's not here, I wish he was, you know, I have to do this. He did this last year to one of the voice actors.
Oh, no.
Steve Blum, will you take me? Please. Blum, that's not enough. I can make it fun. Everybody here, we can keep it away from his girlfriend, right? Everyone? Is it okay?
All I can say, baby, is you don't need baby handcuffs.
Does anybody in the room have anything bigger? This is my size. Please help me out. Thank you, man. You're just amazing.
And be careful what you wish for, dude.
I hope this is one of those magical stories that we'll be telling, you know, in the next con.
Yeah, there are some of us that would take you up on that, and in a really bad way that you'd remember and therapy from.
I have a question. Well, two questions. Do you consider yourself fan service on two legs? And number two, have you ever talked to like Shinichiro Watanabe on a future project or anything?
Well, the fan service thing, I'm not quite sure how to address that. It depends on what service. Laundry, dishes. No, that's a silly question. You would have to know that better than I would. Watanabe-san, I was supposed to go to a dinner with Watanabe-san years ago, and I couldn't make it, and I have regretted that ever since. I am such a huge fan of his work, and no, I would love to sit and have a long conversation with him sometime. I hope we get the opportunity to do that. So I'll tell him you told me to do that, so maybe that'll inspire him. Thank you. Hey.
You know, one of my favorite Cowboy Bebop episodes is Cowboy Funk.
Yeah.
You know, you and Andy are so much alike.
Listen to that voice, guys. Say something again.
Yo.
Yo. Yeah, baby. See, that's where it starts right there. Very nice.
Yeah, I was thinking of becoming a voice actor too.
Nice.
And I have a lot of little voices in me, so people are recommending me.
Do one.
Yeah, do one.
Do it.
What else you got? See, it ain't easy, huh?
Goku, watch out!
Very good.